Hi guys, today I want to talk about changes I have noticed since I had my baby. I have two children now and things have changed. Starting with the most obvious, my body.
If I start to talk, the thing where I don't take my eyes, see we no going. My brother, we no going.
When I was younger, I always wanted curves, I wanted hips. I was like, God, give me hips. I prayed. But you guys, my body was as straight as 3B pencil. My mom even consoled me that when I grow up, as per when you get married, hips will come. But first baby came, no hips. And now number two is here, and suddenly it looks like my hips are making an appearance. And I'm just so grateful to God. Like, of all the changes, these hips night trip me pass. Like, let me see, you finally have hips. Praise the Lord. Anyway, while hips were growing, bum bum was disappearing or reducing. I'm not quite sure how that works, but I feel like that is my experience.
And you set me free. I never.
There's something I've never experienced before that I'm experiencing now, and that is this thigh rubbing thing. I've never experienced it before, but this thing is so uncomfortable, which means the weight has to go. But I'm worried. I'm actually scared that the small hips I have managed to gather is going to disappear when I lose weight. That's one of my biggest fears right now.
I know you do. I know you're being patient, and I love you for that.
I shall notice that the thing about weight gain is it affects so many things. Like now I'm really curvy, really chubby. It affects so many things. It even affects the way your selfies look. I know this is vain, but it's just I never really struggled with selfies when I was slimmer. But right now finding the right angle is just, you guys, it's like jam. It's so much work. I just feel like generally I am just different. Do you get? And because I have gained more weight, obviously, like let's talk about Christian mother arms here. I have gained more weight, obviously. So even when I walk, I feel heavier, and all these things, like I said, with time. I'll lose weight and go back to hopefully what I was before. But it's just interesting to note the changes. So let's talk about the elephant in the room. My boobs. You guys, I went from a very humble C cup. Like when I was a C cup, I was feeling myself. I went from a C cup to a very voluptuous in your face F cup. F. I'm going down the alphabet, you guys, from C to F. On some days, that F is like manage. Like we are going to G. That kind of thing. And I'm like, what is going on? When I go dress shopping, sometimes I still pick size 12 because in my head I feel like I'm a size 12. But they keep telling me, Madam, just because of your boobs, you have to wear size 16. I'm like, what? So we are officially size 16 on the top. Now, my fear is if something that was big now becomes small, what is going to happen? Is this where slippers boobs come in? I'm scared.
Slipping away. I hear your sweet.
I did a video once about like the pregnancy changes I was experiencing, but you guys, till now I have not been able to wear my old shoes, and I'm afraid they may have to go like permanently. I was previously a size 7, but right now I think I'm a size 8. My feet has grown wider, and you guys, it's a struggle to even get size 7 on a normal day. Now talk about size 8 or a wider size 7. The struggle is real. I did online shopping, I bought a couple of shoes, but none of them fit, and I had to give them away. And I'm just wondering, like, when will my feet come back from the war, or is this permanent? Like with each child, the feet will just grow bigger and bigger. I'm already struggling with shoes on a normal day, but this one, it just makes it so tough. I don't even know what size I am right now.
You show me how to dare to love. So tell me what you think.
Before I got pregnant, I had 2 big moles, one behind my ear, one on my belly. But when I was pregnant, I noticed these moles became bigger and wider and darker. Like, it was interesting to observe. And then I noticed I started getting skin tags, which you can see on my shoulder. So I have some on my back, I have some on my, where do I have them? Like on my belly and on some different places, like my thigh or something. I have some skin tags on my face. So I don't know if this is just a temporary situation or if after a while they're going to go away. So if you've had that experience, let me know what it was like for you. Well, I guess it's impossible to be chubby and for the chubbiness to not come with belly. So, of course, now we have belly. That selects what we wear. We're working on it. I'm just telling you guys these things, like changes I notice in my body. Like if I had to tell a friend, like this is what's happening to me, this is what I'll tell them. So I've been given like some waist trainers. I've had like 3 ones, but I have not been able to bring myself to wear them because sometimes wearing them by myself is so much stress. And when I go out, I just feel like I am fainting. And sometimes it just feels uncomfortable wearing them. So I've not been in a position where I'm very comfortable wearing them. Maybe I should practice some more, but trying to wear it or even staying all day. There was a day I actually wore it out, and before I got to my destination, I had to take off my clothes and take it out because I was about to collapse. Maybe the size is too small. I don't think so because I got the right fitting though, but I just find them very uncomfortable.
I hear your sweet voice, then I see your face.
Talking about belly, I also feel my navel has been displaced. For some reason, it is not where it used to be and the shape is not the same. I can't even show you guys, but my navel used to be like inside navel. Now it's outside, like with nipple. I just wonder if it will ever go back to what it was before. I really used to like my navel, but right now I don't recognize it anymore.
I know I can be safe with you. You want me now, I know you'd be impatient.
One noticeable change though, and I feel like you guys can observe or you've heard it, is my voice. My voice used to be so tiny. If you go and watch my old videos, you will hear how tiny I used to sound. When I used to go and listen, I was like, yeah, me say, see your voice. Well, you can't see the voice, but like hear your voice. Yeah, me see, it used to be so tiny. But now I feel like I have mommy voice for 2 kids. The kind of voice that when I tell Tito, stop it, and when I tell Tiara, sit there, they listen to me. So this is the mature mommy voice coming. And I don't know if my voice is ever going to go back. Mommy's in the house, like, what was your experience with your voice?
Never know, felt like this before. I never know, felt the love like this. I never know, felt like this before.
Let's talk about hair. So whilst I was pregnant, my edges were on fleek, my hair was full, but right now, the edges, they are disappearing one by one. I don't even know what's going on. Like everything that I gained while pregnant is just disappearing. I know this is called postpartum shedding, and I was kind of warned about it while I was pregnant, but now that it's happening, I'm just tired. So which is why I've switched to wigs sometimes just to cover the edges. These are the changes that have happened that I'm willing to share publicly. There are some going on behind the scenes that I can't even tell you guys about. But if you've had this kind of experience, you probably can guess what I mean or things that have changed that I cannot talk about right now. Maybe I'll talk about them later. But I'm sharing this video because I just wanted to know if there are moms out there that have the same experience as myself. Let me know in the comment section what changed with your body when you had a baby. Were they temporary or were they permanent? Like my shoe now, I'm really worried that I won't go back to being a size 7 anymore. So let me know, were they temporary or were they permanent? let's continue this conversation in the comment section. I hope you guys like this video. Click the like button and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.